serious question here, okay? And I want an honest answer. And you have to answer this as honestly as possible, okay? When is the last time your banker, an institution, Wall Street, any of the above, or anything similar to that, said to you, we're going to make you a millionaire. We're going to hand you free money. Don't worry. You don't have to worry about nothing. If you invest in this, we're going to make you rich. When's the last time your banker has ever said that? When's the last time Wall Street has ever given you that opportunity? I can tell you right now, this is from me actually dealing with financial advisors. This is from someone actually dealing with people in Wall Street. Their interest is not to make you rich. Their interest is not to sit there and say, hey, here's free money. Here's millionaire candy, all for you for free. Unfortunately, we just don't live in the world where the wealthy just wants to hand us success, where the wealthy just wants to give you millions of dollars. It just doesn't work that way. It's why they call it the elite. That's why they call it the 1%. That's why they call it the man, holding everyone back. And you have to literally eat what you kill, especially in today's world. And you're asking yourself, all right, so where are we going with this? This is interesting. Yeah, it's true. The banks have never looked out for my best interest. It's true. Wall Street has never, ever done anything to try to make me rich. As you can see up here in this current chart right now, the price of Bitcoin is fighting to hit that $17,000 mark. Everybody is talking about right now how Wall Street and certain banks like Citibank has got these extravagant forecasts for 2021 and the price of Bitcoin. Now, here's the thing. I don't deny the fact that the price of Bitcoin is going to keep going up through the course of this year. I do not deny the fact that many of you watching this right now are buying more Bitcoin and probably encouraging your friends, your family, and they're encouraging their friends and their family and co-workers and everyone else to go and buy Bitcoin right now. And they're probably sitting here saying, listen, you'll never see a four-figure Bitcoin ever again. Bitcoin's never going to go down. It's going to go to the moon from here. You better go buy, 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 buy. And this isn't the first time we've heard this song sung, ladies and gentlemen. This is not the first time. Listen, one thing you need to do right now to make sure you fully understand what we're talking about is smash that like button and hit subscribe. You know how YouTube starts banning crap like this, and we're getting close to the end of the year where YouTube's about to go back on a skeleton staff, and I'm really worried about what's going to happen to cryptocurrency channels. So make sure you hit subscribe and smash that like button. So if you're wondering where all this is coming from, it's from this article right here. Citibank analyst seemingly predicts a $318,000 Bitcoin price for 2021. Now, we've seen this kind of stuff before. We've seen these crazy predictions. Actually, for the end of 2020, we've seen predictions like this as well, where people are calling for six-figure Bitcoin. Part of his base is the fact that he's looking at the timing of the previous bull runs, which this is a metric that we in this space have talked about many, many of times. Everybody has pointed this out multiple times, talking about how the period increases longer and longer. So, notably, the three major bullish periods of BTC so far have been increasing in length. Initially, there was a 10-month run from 2010 to 2011, followed by a 2-year run from 2011 to 2013, and finally a 3-year run covering 2015 through 2017. And he anticipates, that possibly this run can run from 2019 until 2022. And based off the fact that the intensity of each of the bull runs has increased each time, he's forecasting, based off of what the metrics he's measuring, that we could hit a $318,000 Bitcoin price in December of 2021. Now, here's the thing. This is why I opened this video with this question. When is the last time your bank has handed you money? When's the last time Wall Street has handed you money? When is the last time Wall Street has done anything, in the interest of making you rich? Tell me that, because here's the argument right now. A lot of people are saying, based off the Google metrics, if you go and look at the Google trends right now and look at Bitcoin is not being searched anywhere near what it was searched in 2017 or 2013. People aren't just jumping on there trying to figure out what's going on. So the argument is that this rally we're seeing right now is not a result of the retail investor, but a result of more institutional players, bigger players coming in there to buy up Bitcoin. I'm not convinced of that. I'm really not. I don't believe Here's put this way. I believe people have seen and heard enough about Bitcoin right now to feel comfortable enough to go and buy it. I believe that the amount of wallets that have opened up over the course of this year and the previous years, those very same people would go in there and simply buy Bitcoin. You don't have to Google Bitcoin anymore to figure out what's going on, as Bitcoin is showing up in almost every major news outlet out there. Almost every major financial podcaster now includes the topic of Bitcoin. So I don't believe the metric of the Google Trends is exactly accurate or a reliable indicator of who is buying. I do believe that people do read these articles right here talking about 1 trillion market cap is the next big resistant for Bitcoin, according to a Bloomberg analyst. I do believe people read this very same article I pointed out here saying Bitcoin could hit a price of $318,000 in 2021. And I do believe that what we are seeing right now is a point like we saw in 2017 to where they're trying to suck in retail money. I do believe that's what's going on right now. That right now, all the efforts are coming from institutions to suck in retail money by promising wealth. And when they say Bitcoin's going to hit $318,000 an analyst, and it makes that public for everyone to see, it's basically saying, hey, by the way, I'm going to hand you money. Go ahead and spend $16,000 today. And then by the end of 2021, it's been worth $318,000. You'll make $300,000 and off your investment, or $302,000 off of your investment. You're welcome. You're very, very welcome, and thank you very much. Come on. I mean, really think about this for a second, guys. Every bull cycle we've had, okay, has been the times that our Bitcoin OGs start selling. They sell into hype buying pressure. So I'm not saying the price of Bitcoin is going to crash right now, but I'm going to say that I firmly feel that we're going to see Bitcoin find some new all-time highs. I do. I think it's going to break 20,000 by the end of this year. And I think it's going to happen because we're going to keep seeing motivational tools such as these right here. These are what these are. These are motivational tools. These are tools that get people to spend their money on Bitcoin. Now, moments like these are actually the best times to go out there and trade. It really is. You couldn't pick a better time to go and trade. It doesn't mean you're going to win. It doesn't mean that you're going to make millions of dollars. But these are the times where fortunes actually are made. Now, PrimeXBT, I've been showing this off to you guys. Let's put it this way. As far as a trader goes, I'm not the world's best. I don't have the time to devote to be a good trader. I do not have the time to devote every single day to go in there and be successful at trading. That's the honest to God's truth. These co-vesting platforms like PrimeXBT offer, I find them super helpful. So I did a test run for you guys to see right here. I did one, this group right here, number one, $417, and this one over here, slow but sure, I put $220. As you can see to the left, this is the profits I've made off of both of those. Both strategies closed on me. I didn't close them, they closed on me. I would have let them keep riding and riding. Even though the first few days I opened it, there was like I was losing money, but I said, you know what? This is money that I was willing to lose right here. This $600-700 right here, I was willing to lose this, and I gained over a long period of time. So I'm curious. I want to know, maybe we'll do this as a group effort. Here's the available strategies where I can put money in. This one right here, if anything with the exclamation point is closed, it's already maxed out, so you can't put any more into it. I would have loved them to got into this one right here. I wish I would have when I first saw it opening up. But you guys tell me what you guys think are going to be the next group to jump on that's available right now that could give this 6,000% freaking returns. Had I got in with number one in the very, very beginning, this guy right here, I think he had like a 9,000% return total. I don't know how to find it in here, but when I looked at his strategy over there, it is 9,700%, almost 10,000 total return in 77 days. Imagine getting into that one in the very, very beginning. That would have been super, super profitable. But if you're interested in it, the link is down below, guys. None of this stuff is ever guaranteed. You can always lose your money. Now, something I also want to point out, there is some crazy good technology coming out in this space. Okay, so I mean, regardless of what Wall Street is going to do with the price of Bitcoin, we know it's never going to go away. We know blockchain technology is never going to go away. I just feel we're going to get to a point to where it's going to be regulated to where only accredited investors on a long enough timeline are going to be able to play with stuff like this. So when you see stuff like this, a chain link killer like API 3, pay attention. Pay attention, because if there's opportunities to get in there and play with things like this, I personally do. I personally jump into opportunities, as I did get in with API 3. I'm sharing this with you guys because I really feel that as far as the tech goes, these guys actually have a real chance of taking a lot of market share from companies like Chainlink. That's not me saying Chainlink's a bad company. That's me just simply saying that these guys, okay, Chainlink was built before DeFi was a really big thing. API 3 has built itself around the fact that DeFi is going crazy and institutions have taken a certain interest in DeFi. So API 3 wanted to come out there and produce technologies to go and cover their bases there. So they're not playing catch up in this sense. They're playing, they got a fresh start by building for DeFi. Chainlink, Band, and a lot of these other ones, they have to build to catch up to DeFi. The fundraising is already closed on this as far as the private sales. They do have a public sale coming up. I don't know when. I need to figure that out, obviously, but I don't know. Always keep your eyes out though for new tech. There's always new tech. There's always new opportunity. And in my opinion, if you're looking for those opportunities to where you can make a shit ton of money, like millionaire status kind of money, it's in finding these little gems, these little jewels, and getting in early. If you can try to find a way to get into the private sales or into the seed rounds, it has to be something you believe in though, because it's money you could lose and never ever get back. So you have to make sure it's something you do believe in. But you find the right ones, you find those right little gems with teams of people who absolutely want to deliver something good, and they get out there and they grind. Those right there, my friends, is what really yields the returns. But listen, that's all I got for today. It's actually deer season, so I need to get my ass out into the woods. Hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Make sure you smash like and subscribe. Peace out.